The Chinese revival of joint training exercise Falcon Strike must be cancelled in Thailand. Thailand is an ally of the United States, and as part of its divide-and-conquer strategy, China has been attempting to ensnare Thailand in the Belt and Road debt trap in the sale of affordable Chinese military hardware to make Thailand dependent on China. It is the only country to have escaped colonial domination, unlike China, which was colonized by other nations. However, given the poor performance of inexpensive Chinese military hardware and the desire for freedom among Thais, this is likely to fail. For countries in the Asia-Pacific, August has been a turbulent month. The region has seen the renewal and expansion of joint combat exercises, a deadly Chinese invasion threat in the Taiwan Strait, and North Korea's increasing missile testing. The Thai government is in a difficult situation as a result of this month's joint exercise with the Chinese Air Force. For the first time, Australian, Japanese, and Singaporean soldiers engaged in the Super Garuda Shield practice from August 1 to August 14. The 6-year-old Pacific Dragon ballistic missile defense drill between the navies of Australia and Canada, the United States, Japan, and recalcitrant South Korea that China had threatened was revived. After a 2-year break due to the pandemic, the second is the Falcon Strike air exercise between the Chinese People's Liberation Army Air Force, PLF, and the Royal Thai Air Force, RTAF, which is taking place in northeastern Thailand close to the border with Laos from August 14 to 25. This year's Falcon Strike is the most advanced since it began in 2015, much like the Ulchi Freedom Shield. The PLF has never before sent an old JH-7I fighter bomber, designed to carry out strikes on ground targets from a distance, to such drills, as observed by China's Global Times. 6 Chengdu J-10CS fighters and 1 Shunxi KJ-500NC are among the additional resources used by the PLF. If paired with JH-7I bombers, the unit could achieve limited air superiority while launching ground attacks. The RTAF has also sent out 5 Gripen fighters, a Saab 340NC, and 3 Alpha Jet light attack aircraft. Thailand will not benefit from these Chinese, but China will. Thailand's fighter aircraft and AWACS capabilities are undoubtedly superior to those of China. The 2022 Falcon Strike is a non-partisan combat exercise with a defensive focus, according to both the Thai and Chinese sides, who are sure about it. Thailand emphasizes that the exercise was planned well in advance of the resurgence of tensions in the waters off Taiwan as both a treaty ally of the United States and a partner of China. Given the sensitive data, it would have been ideal for Thailand to postpone or cancel the exercise. In reaction to the Taiwan crisis, Thailand has taken what the Diplomat's editor-in-chief Shannon Tietze has referred to as a truly neutral stance, not leaning in favor of either the US or China and urging all parties to display calm. That no one will defend Taiwan from Chinese aggression is what China wants. Bullies use this tactic to succeed when friendly people observe. Hitler was able to gain power in this way. Thailand could be perceived as indirectly supporting China by participating in a military exercise with the PLF soon after adopting a timid neutral stance. This is a classic example of actions speak louder than words. The most recent development in the long-stalled Thai-Chinese submarine contract adds to the idea that China is exerting pressure on Thailand. The first S-26T Yuan-class submarine with German-made diesel engines is scheduled to arrive in Thailand next year. However, Germany has stopped providing the crucial engines to the Chinese shipbuilder, which has caused delays and renegotiations between the militaries of Thailand and China. Thai officials are reportedly reluctantly contemplating China's suggestion to swap out the lost German engines with Chinese-made ones. The RTAF's F-35 acquisition program also needs American clearance. The Falcon Strike will damage or eliminate Thailand's already slim chances of purchasing the F-35s and competing with the Allied powers as a sign of its defense links to China. The RTAF left its American F-16 jets out of the exercise with China, the new Axis power, to allay American fears about technology transfer. However, this will only go so far in easing those worries. The United States will probably decline Thailand's request to purchase an F-35 and present alternate models, as it did with Indonesia. It is crucial to postpone or cancel the long-planned 2022 Falcon Strike because doing so might convey the right signals to China and elicit a poor response. Thailand's intricate engagement efforts to keep a balanced position in the extraordinary power struggle would be undermined. Away from China, an Axis power. India has done well in its interactions with China and Russia despite being a Quad member at odds with China, as underscored by joint Indian and Chinese participation in the upcoming Russian-led Vostok exercise, which is only happening because India is a friend of Russia. In light of this, Thailand must leave Falcon Strike, and China will see this as an abandonment of Beijing in favor of Washington. China's concerns are not at all irrational. Considering that China fundamentally views the Indo-Pacific economic framework proposed by the Biden administration as a containment policy, Thailand has lately reiterated its alliance commitment to the U.S. In contrast, the Belt and Road Initiative's Thailand-China high-speed train project, which is a part of the larger Chinese debt trap initiative, has made painfully sluggish and pointless progress. Deciding to move through with the 2022 Falcon Strike appears to be the least risky option for Thailand, with the ultimate goal of maintaining a balance of power. These exercises don't need to take place and don't benefit Thailand.